I'm Brett Wagner, and welcome to Pastime. Name the time, win the cash, it's that easy. We're in Michigan, Milan Dragway. I got a couple $1,000s to give away. Let's meet our contestants. Bill Gagnon. How are you, buddy?
Pretty good. How are you?
Plainsfield, Illinois.
Correct.
Your favorite show?
Pastime.
Thank you, sir. Thanks for coming out. Don Kosenka. Did I say that right?
You said it exactly right.
White House, Ohio.
Yes.
How you doing, man?
I'm doing great.
Thanks for coming out.
Thank you.
Ken Herring.
What's up, man?
My partner after so many episodes. Texas chassis work. Tyler, Texas. A couple large in my pocket. I want to keep it tonight.
Let's keep all of it.
Paige Simpson. You guys know Paige?
Oh, yes.
You know her.
All right, good. Now, not only are you guys playing against each other, but you're playing against the man. You up for the challenge?
I am.
We shall see. Let's meet our first driver. Bill, I couldn't hear the car rolling up.
No, it's a little quiet.
Tell me about it.
It's a 2011 Mustang GT Cobra Jet clone. 5.0 Coyote motor, Magnuson supercharger, automatic, drag radial.
Bill, first question.
What's the horsepower on that car?
530.
Don.
What does that car weigh?
Weight's 3420.
Ken.
Is that 530 at the tire?
Yes.
Okay.
You ready to make a pass?
I'm ready.
Thanks, buddy. Thanks for coming out. Here we go. We'll see if during the burnout it gets a little louder. Bill, tell me a little bit about yourself.
I'm married 23 years to my wife, Melissa. I have two gorgeous daughters, Shelby and Janine. I'm happy to be here.
Well, thanks for coming on the show. How'd you get on?
My wife got me on the show.
Amen.
All about the wife.
That's right.
Thank you.
Everybody's locked in. First of our $100 passes. Take a look at those times. Ken with a 10:51. Don with an 11:55, and Bill says nope, 11:40. Well, we got covered all the way across.
Oh, yeah. That sounds good.
Whoa! Excuse me.
Got a little louder, didn't it?
Mr. Cobra. I apologize. First of our $100 pass. Who's got the fast time up there?
Kenny.
$100 for Kenny. A 1083. Come on, Big Daddy.
That's how we do it.
Bam! $100 for Ken. Don and Bill sitting on zero. Let's meet our next driver. Wax and wash before it came on the show. Jeff, tell me about it.
It's a 1969 Pontiac Firebird. It's got a World Products 509 big block Chevy in it. Run a turbo 400 in it. Got a 411 in the rear end.
Bill, what do you need to know?
Weight of the car.
Car weighs 3750.
Don.
Do you run a brake on that 400?
Trans brake?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not using it.
Okay.
Ken.
How much did the motor make?
Oh, it makes 540 horse. Got the crank.
You know how much it weighs, too?
No, I don't know how much it weighs. I know the block weighs 15 pounds more than a standard big block Chevy. So.
You ready to make a pass?
I'm ready, buddy.
Here we go, buddy.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. All right. $100 pass. Don, tell me a little bit about yourself.
From White House, Ohio, as we talked, I'm a product manager for Owens Corning and air insulation business. My wife and daughter here in the audience to watch me. My father and I race cars. We bracket race every week, and so we have 3 generations of Kosenkas racing dragsters.
Very nice. All right, gentlemen, $100 pass. Let's get those times locked in. Everybody's locked in. Let's take a look at those times. Ken with a 10:75. The insulation man with a 10:65, and Bill with an 11:40. Very nice. That is such a clean-looking car. All right, Firebird, here we go. $100 pass. Said I'm not waiting around. That's what he said.
Bill.
An 1177. Bill.
Boom.
Boom. Welcome to the game, big man.
Thank you. Thank you.
Ken sitting on 100. Don, what are you sitting on?
0.
It's early. Bill sitting on 100. Let's meet the last of our $100 passes. Harley time. Phil, tell me about that scooter.
Well, that bike was a kit bike in 2004 that my son Corey and I built in the garage. I do my own paint. It's turned into a drag bike over the years. 124 cubic inch S&S motor. The heads have been done by a shop up in Bad Axe, MC Cycle. That's an air bottle on the front, not nitrous.
Bill.
Is this your home track?
I've run down here, but it's not a home track.
Don.
Do you know how much horsepower that engine makes?
Yeah, dynoed at 1,500 feet, it put out 150 horsepower.
Ken.
What's a bike weigh?
Bike weighs 5.
Okay.
Without me on it. We had some chicken wings and
A couple other things.
sorry.
Yeah. All right, buddy. Have a good pass, Phil. Thanks for coming out. Hardtail. Look at that. The guesser is already locked in, Mr. Bill.
Mr. Bill.
Ken is locked in. Everybody's locked in. Let's take a look at those times. Ken with a 10:18, Don with an 8:95, and Bill with an 8:73.
All right, now I know y'all are guessing.
Well, all right. Well, here we go. It's a special construction.
There you go.
Last of our $100 passes. Who wants it? And if it rolls an 8 something, I'm bowing down to you two. Woo, a 974. Voila! Boom! Cash is acceptable. Thank you, Ken Herring. Ken sitting on $200. Don, what are you sitting on?
Still on 0.
That's okay. Bill sitting on $100, folks. You see that? It's pastime, and that is cash. So come back and see who's gonna go for it. Woo! Welcome back to Pastime, folks. I am Brett Wagner. How you doing? We're getting into round number 2. That means we got a theme, and it's 406 small blocks. Let's meet our next driver. I bet you that's got a 406 small block in it.
It does.
Tell me what else it's got.
It was originally built from in the 60s by my dad. It's 406 cubic inch alcohol injected, Crowler injection, power glide, 3,000 pounds.
Looks good. What do you need to know, Bill?
Rear gear?
513.
Don.
You run a trans brake?
Yes.
Ken.
Cylinder head.
It's got Brodex heads on.
And I want to give you a congratulations. You
Okay.
might have one of the coolest names we've ever had. Bad Banana. Give me a pound.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
Here we go. All right, folks. $200 pass as we starting it off in our 406 small block themed round. Mr. Bill is locked in.
I'm hoping.
Don is locked in. Just waiting on Mr. Ken. Ken is locked in. Ken with the 1035.
Look
Don
at you
with the
two.
1045.
Look at the twins.
And Bill with a 1046.
Y'all call each other before y'all come? Like them wheelie bars, don't you?
Wow. Is that how they used to roll with them? Way underneath, tucked underneath like that? Bill?
You got me on that one.
All right, folks. First of our $200 passes. Oh, put your hands together for that man.
Holy smokes. That's a driver. Wow.
I think I just lost 5 pounds. On 1143, which makes Bill.
Wow.
Cash is good.
Thank you.
Bill sitting on $300. Don, you're still on 0. Don't worry about it. Got a lot more passes. Ken sitting on $200. Let's meet our next drivers. All right, gentlemen, we're getting into our combo round. You've watched the show, right?
Correct.
I'm going to bring up 2 cars. You got to give me one combined time for both. However, because I'm in such a good mood, if you pick the correct lane with the fast ET, I'm going to give you an extra $100 you can stick in your pocket. No one can touch it.
Nice.
Paige is pretty slippery. She could pickpocket you, but I'll keep an eye on it.
That's
You ready?
all right. That's all right.
Let's meet our drivers. How you doing, Jim?
Good.
Tell me about that big beast you got.
It's 406 small block Chevy. Power Glide 456 rear end.
What kind of car is it?
Chevelle,
Thank
sorry.
you, sir. That's okay. Thank you, Jim. What's your name?
John Simone.
John, how you doing?
Good.
Tell me about your ride.
406, 68 Camaro, 456 gears, and 2-speed Power Glide.
All right, Jim or John?
John, you got any bottle on that?
No.
No.
All right, Don, Jim or John?
Jim, horsepower.
About 675.
And Ken.
John, same question. How much power to make?
550.
Okay.
That's gross.
You guys ready to make a good pass for us? Shake hands, come out swinging. Thank you, sir. Here we go. $200. Pass. Pick the correct lane with the fastest ET. Slip you an extra Hunsky. Look at you, Bill. You're sure guessing pretty good.
I watch your show a lot.
What lane you going for there?
Oh.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
That's okay. This should be a little... No.
Nope, right there.
Nope. Bam, there we go. Everybody's locked in. They're all picking the left lane. Let's take a look at those times. Ken with the 1951. Don with an 1890. And Bill with a 1920.
Close.
All good times.
Making some power. Wow. A 2009 Ken. Yes. Boom. Oh, here's $200. Do I owe you another 100?
Yeah, you know
Yes,
I
I do.
owe.
I got you right there.
Now, there we go.
Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Ken sitting on $400. Don sitting on $0. Bill sitting on $300. Let's meet our next driver. What kind of man drives a front engine dragster?
Crazy man.
Tell me about that rail.
Andrew Lucy Performance Chassis, 168 wheelbase, small block Chevy, 2-speed power glide, 3312 tires, 430 gear, rear end forward, 9-inch.
Bill.
Horsepower, please.
Never been dyno, but we're figuring 650.
Don.
What kind of cylinder heads?
AFR.
Ken.
And ejected?
Nope. Carbureted, 1050.
Okay.
Combinator.
You ready to make a bomb squad pass for us?
Sure.
Thank you, sir. Boom, here we go. Ken is locked in. Bill is locked in, just waiting on the Don. Don is locked in. Let's take a look at those times. Ken with an 855.
Man.
Don with an 855. Bill with a 767. Now, Don and Ken, since you both got the same time, we will find out after the pass who locked in first in case we get a tie. Reaction time.
They always roll me on that. Don't worry. It'll be fine.
There we go. Who's got that fast time?
Bill? Bill does. I'm hoping.
An 838. It's going to be between you two gentlemen, Ken and Don. So I'm going to go to the big box in the sky, and it says Ken Herring.
Look at that.
Boom!
Finally.
Wow!
Conspiracy's over.
Ken sitting on $600. Don, what do you got?
$0.
Bill sitting on $300, folks. We're getting into the big money. Grab yourself whatever you want. A taco, a burrito, a steak, an enchilada, a milkshake. But come on back, it's pastime. All right, folks, welcome back to Pastime. We're getting into round 3, which means we got the Go Big Pass. So let me explain it to the guys. All right, Don and Bill, this is our $300 round. Each pass is worth $300. However, because we're in a good mood, me and Ken usually, this is the Go Big Pass. So if you want to wager Go Big, I will double that. I'll give you $600. However, Bill, if you go big and you lose, I'm going to take your $300. But Don, you're sitting on $0.
What do I got to lose?
Bingo. You guys ready to go?
Ready.
Let's meet our next driver. Tom, tell me about your ride.
64 Chevy 2, owned and operated by Scott Smolinski. 555 rear Morrison, turbo 400, Cohen 5500 stall, 430 gears, and 31 tall 105W.
Thank you, sir. Bill.
Any gas? Nitrous?
We got nitrous, not using it.
Okay.
Don.
What does that engine make for horsepower?
Probably 750, 800.
Ken.
It's a power glide?
It is a turbo 400.
Turbo 400, okay.
Yes,
Ready to make a pass for us?
Oh, yeah.
Thanks for coming out.
Thank you.
Here we go. Bam. Go big. Is anybody going big? Oh, we'll see in a second. Uh-oh. I'm going going to give you this. Just this 300, just to hold.
I'll keep it warm.
Keep it warm. You might be handing it over to Ken or Bill. All right, everybody is locked in. Let's take a look at those times. Ken, who is not going big, has got a 9:05. Don, who is going big, has got an 8:55. And Bill says that thing is going to fly like an eagle.
It better.
In the sky.
It better.
Almost took out a cameraman. That one pesky cameraman, he almost gets close. One of these days. Pow! Right in the kisser.
Look at that.
An 878. It is done.
Nice.
Bam! And you went big.
Went big.
So you got that 300, correct?
Yes, I do.
Here's another 300 for you. How do you like them apples?
All right.
Welcome to the game, Don. Ken sitting on 600. Don sitting on 600. Bill, you're still in this. If you win this pass, it'll put you at 600. We got a three-way tie.
That'd be nice.
It hasn't happened in a while. Let's meet the last of our $300 passes. The 55?
Yes, sir.
Tell me about it.
It is a 55 Bel Air. It has a 434 stock-headed motor with a Power Glide, 9-inch, 513 gear, 13.5, 31 tires in the back.
Bill.
Stock-headed, what's the horsepower?
Never had a dyno. The guy that built the motor is guessing around 580.
Don.
Weight of the car?
Almost 3,000.
Ken.
Any nitrous on it?
No nitrous.
Okay.
You ready to go?
Yes, sir.
Let's make a good pass. Bam. All right, last of our $300 passes, Bill. Ken is locked in. I haven't seen you cross the arms all night, Ken. You haven't...
Been worried, I guess.
Yeah, I guess not. Don is locked in, just waiting on the Mr. Bill. Oh, no. Well, wait a minute, what is that?
Might be a little slow.
Let's take a look at those times to see how Bill is doing. Ken with the 981. Don with the 1060, and Bill with the 1012. Nothing wrong with that, Bill.
Good.
We got a three-way tie, folks. Ken, Don, Bill, all sitting on $600. You better not go anywhere. Why would you? Someone's winning too large. It's past time. Come on back. Boom! This is what it comes down to, folks. I got a three-way tie on this stage. It's coming down to the wire. The last pass, the last car, whatever it's going to be of the night. Someone's walking away with $2,000. So let's do some math. Bill, have you had a good time?
Great time. I appreciate it.
You pulled it out. We got a three-way tie. The last pass you won.
Beautiful.
So if you win this, it's $500 pass, puts you at $1,100. You win everything.
Thank you. I hope.
Don't thank me.
I know. I hope.
Don!
Yes.
You've done well, my friend.
All in one pass.
That's all that matters, though.
Don, that's all that matters. You win this pass, you win the whole shebang. Ken, don't make me give this money to anybody. Please! Please! I'm your friend!
Let's do it.
Let's meet our last driver of the night. Hold on. No, you don't have a fever. What the hell is that?
That is the wheelie wagon. It's handcrafted, built in 2004 by a good friend of mine, Tom Brown. It's got a big block Chevy in it, running on methanol, a turbo 400 tranny through a drop box, and we're going to do a wheelie.
Yes, you are.
Yes, sir.
What do you need to know, Bill?
Estimated horsepower.
It actually makes 1,500.
Don.
How much does that weigh?
About 3,100 pounds.
Ken, that's just the motor.
It's all steel. The car is much heavier than what it looks.
Ken.
Does the handle stay on it when you run?
The handle stays on when it runs.
Wow, okay.
I expected a tougher question, Ken.
Hold on.
I'm just wondering where that handle's going to go.
Is that how you steer with that thing?
Well, I'm going to do my best.
Thank you for coming out. Thank you for bringing it out. We appreciate it and have a safe pass.
Thanks. God bless.
Here we go. Holy.
Wow.
Holy crapola.
I'd have to unbolt the handle.
Last pass of the night. Who wants the money? Okay. Bill didn't raise his hand, so Bill.
I really want the money.
No, Bill, take a breather. Go grab a seat somewhere in the stands. Appreciate you both coming on. A little tougher than you imagined?
Definitely. It's real easy at home.
Isn't it?
Yes.
A tasty beverage in your hand.
Oh, yeah.
A slice of pie.
You got it.
Someone massaging your feet.
I wish.
Yeah, I do too. Everybody's locked in. Let's take a look at those times. Ken with the 966, Don with the 975, and Bill says it's doing a wheelie, and I'm taking a 1040.
Hope he pedals it.
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh my God. Wheelie wagon. Why was he checking the heat in the motor, Ken?
Make sure it's got enough heat in it.
Okay. Alcohol. Thank you, sir. I'm excited and nervous. Oh, no. Well, Bill.
All right.
57, Ken no, Don no, Bill no. I'm just teasing. Congratulations, boom! Cash is good, Big Bill.
All right, congratulations.
John and Ken, you got a hand over
Thanks,
the money.
Ken.
Because you didn't go big, you only win $2,000. But congratulations, Big Bill.
Good job, man.
Hey, thanks.
It happens once in a while. The man gets beat. From Michigan, Milan Dragway, I'm Brett Wagner. That's Ken, that's Paige. It's pastime.